Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Thank
I'm
you for,
good. Is this Corey?
This is Corey, a.k.a. Thule, and got our buddy Bill White here, too. Dave the cook.
Beautiful, babe.
Hi,
hey,
Diane.
where am I calling? Where are you guys?
We are in Texas right now.
Texas?
Texas,
Well,
Diane.
yippee-ki-yay, yippee-yippee-yay.
And I got spurs that jingle jangle.
What do you got? What's happening?
We're just doing a little KBHR Christmas show.
Yeah.
Got some friends over, some local Northern Exposure fans, and we all meet up and around Christmas time and have some nice eats and treats. And
I love it. I wish I was there, you know what? But I'm there in spirit.
Hey,
I'm
yes,
in
you
Los
are.
Angeles, where it was around, 78 degrees today. So life is hard.
Okay, yeah.
we're only 10 degrees under you, really. So that's kind of why Bill.
That's because Texas copies California.
Don't tell Texans that.
Yeah.
I won't. I love Texas. Hey, so Merry Christmas, Corey. And you know what, babe? Thank you for all those little, what do you call those things? Memes?
The memes? The memes and the videos? Yeah.
See, this is how old I am. Hey, I'm 61. I'm old. Those things you make are so freaking amazing. I got to thank you, babe.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, it could have went either way. You could either hate me for it or you could really enjoy them. So I'm glad it went towards the positive side.
No, I want to marry you.
Oh,
I asked him that first, Diane.
If that's okay, if you're up to it.
you're making me blush again. This is like the 4th time you've done that.
Well, you know, it's part of my charm,
It
babe.
is part of your charm. I want to thank you for making it to Moose Fest last June because, you know, all of us fans wanted to meet you that haven't already for a long time. And you really, you have this natural charisma where you're like the life of the party, you know, when you walk in a room. It's just so awesome.
Well,
I didn't know that about you, so that's one of the first things I learned.
That's really sweet of you to say. Look, that's what you saw is what I am. And I could pull it together and be straight-laced to play a cop, but I'm kind of an out there kind of gal. And I, really, you know what? Also, it made it so easy for me to be open and fun-loving and all that because Northern Exposure fans they're beyond.
Yeah, we're like a cult, you know.
Well, no, you're phenomenal. You're compassionate, loving, funny, edgy, spiritual, great individual people, and that's why it's so easy for me to, especially at Moose Fest, just really dig where I'm at because you guys are the greatest.
Isn't it, though?
That's awesome. You know, and that's what the show draws, I think, those kind of people. So being in Texas, I didn't know 20 years went by, and I didn't know there was any Northern Exposure fans here. You know, whenever I talk about it, they all remember the Moose. But they couldn't tell you anything about an episode. But, you know, since social media and everything, we started this group. We're in a room right now with a bunch of Texans that we wouldn't have met any other way.
Hey, how many people are in your room?
1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
5, 6, 7, 8, including me and Pam.
Do I have time to make out with each and every one of you?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Me first.
I'll be right down.
Bill first, you know. We get.
Well, I think it's great, babe. Listen, Northern Exposure was a watershed moment for me. It was life-changing. It was not only as an actress, but as a human being. There's nothing like it. It's politically correct and socially just, and it's beautifully written with great characters, and it had such a lovely, twisted, fabulous message. And those of you that get it, right on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely.
Did you ever have any off time with Bill here and go to the Brick and shoot some shots or anything?
Just in the privacy of my trailer with Bill.
Thank you, Diane, for putting that up.
Stop it! Bill is one sexy stone-ass fox. Oh, I gotta say. I just adored Bill and loved being, on the set with him. He's a lovely human being. Really terrific people, everybody. I mean, I got nothing bad to say about anyone. Truly amazing cast.
Isn't it, though?
Right on. What do you have planned for Christmas this year?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got you.
I know.
Hey, so I'm going to have my two of my cousins and an aunt. My mother has two remaining sisters that are here on the planet with me. So I'm making dinner. You know, I've decorated the house. I'm not going anywhere because I got on the 101 freeway today in L.A. And I thought I was going to be killed.
Right on. I was wondering.
So I'm not moving. I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook and I'm going to wear my uniform and I'm probably going to strip search my family.
Awesome. Keeping it real. You said you could go straight-laced and everything and be a cop and all that, but we were just talking before you called about these other movies you'd been in, and you usually play the role of an officer. So why do you think it is you get typecast?
I have played 1,000 law enforcement chicks. I have played L.A. Law was my first kind of big break in 1987, and I played a bailiff to one of the lawyers in the law firm became the judge pro tem, and I was his bailiff. It started there, and then they just loved seeing me in a uniform, and that's fine. Really, as long as I'm working, it's all good. But one day I would really like to play a stripper.
Hey.
Thank you. That's just for humor, people. But no, you know what? Look, every role I've done I've done tons of other roles that aren't cops, but I always play kind of a stern, strict, by the book, don't fuck with me kind of gal. And actually, I'm a marshmallow. But because of my size, my voice, my fabulous sex appeal, they love putting me in these hard-ass butch roles.
Well, they work for you for sure.
Well, listen, I love them.
You demand respect.
I know the other side.
Are you kidding me? I'm honored to play broads that are kind of tough, maybe around the edges, but maybe with a heart of gold. I've had great roles, and they've all been in uniform.
Hell yeah. Is it true that when you were doing the show and everything, when you messed up, you did every scene in one take? Because when you messed up a line, they were afraid to tell you?
Not that I know of. Who told you that shit?
Oh, it's just one of them rumors that goes around about you.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I was, well, first of all, I'm pretty fucking amazing on camera.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I know my lines, and I hit my light, and I hit my mark, and I'm fucking pretty right on.
Yes, you are.
And you know what? I pride myself on being really great with crew and cast, and that I go above and beyond the call of being gracious and lovely in working in something that I love to do, and with people that love doing it as well. You know.
Hey, Diane.
So go fuck yourself, Corey.
Hey, Diane. Give me a Bonnie Fife sniff, please. Diane,
what?
Give me a Barney Fife sniff.
Oh, Barney Fife sniff.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Yeah, Maurice, what you did was you broke my heart.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diane.
And that is the Barney Fife sniff. I stole it, and I'm proud to say.
Yes, you did.
I stole that from Don Knotts because I love Barney Fife, and he always sort of accentuates everything he says with a sniff.
He does, doesn't he? You did beautiful with that.
So we can all blame Don Knotts.
Absolutely. And that's going to be the next video I make, too, is I'm going to compile all the sniffs you did and then all the sniffs he did and then put them together.
And then, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive to wherever you are and make out with you, madly.
Hell yeah.
You know that? Do you know that?
I'll give you my address. Come on down.
All right. Rattle it off.
So another question, is it true that you had the best dog sled team that only comprised of 2 dogs, but it was the fastest and the strongest, but it was because you would help move by pushing along like a skateboard?
What? Are you talking about Northern or Punky Brewster?
Oh, I'm talking about Northern Exposure Alaska Lifestyle. You had the fastest.
I have no idea. Was I in something with dog sleds?
Oh no, I'm asking Semanski questions. You got to forgive me.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you scared me because I don't know everything. You guys know more about Northern Exposure than I do. So that could have been. Listen, I only concentrate on what I'm in, babe.
Right on.
And that's
I
kind of a joke, but yeah, I concentrated on my stuff.
That's professionalism. I'm not.
Well, it's lazy.
Well,
but I'm really good.
I got some questions here from the fans in the chat. Would you mind answering them?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Tom over here wants to know what you got going on, going on now recently. Like what you got on your plate.
You mean like work-wise?
Yeah.
Fucking nothing.
That's ridiculous.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal. I have things like coming in this new year, but right now I'm basically making pies, eating fudge, gaining weight, and really not doing anything. But there's a couple of things that are coming, but you know what? I never know what's happening until my agent calls and said, hey, do you want to audition for this, or do you want to go up for this, or here's an offer. So, right now, not anything. So if you guys need me for anything, I'm available.
Awesome. You need to host a cop show for sure. Like replace.
Oh, I'm going to host one of those PD lives.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I want to be the woman on the street that sort of maybe interviews people that have just robbed a bank or were caught stealing or whatever. I love those shows. I love ID investigation. I love cop shows. I love detective shows, forensic shows.
Yeah, that's
and occasionally the Beverly Hills Housewives.
That's awesome. That's my girlfriend Pam too. She loves those forensic files and whatnot. Do you watch the stuff on Netflix, like the Avery murder stuff and that new one they got?
I've seen a few things. I haven't seen a whole lot of stuff, and I try to look at everything, just like work-wise and actress-wise. But you know what I'm really hooked on?
What's that?
Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan. You guys watch Ray Donovan?
I haven't seen it. I've just got finished with House of Cards. Do you watch House of Cards?
Don't know it.
I don't know. I'll have to watch Ray Donovan. Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Showtime. I don't even know what's on Netflix.
All right.
I'm definitely going to watch what Ellen DeGeneres has her sort of back to stand-up thing. You know what? In fact, I just on Facebook last week said, what do I watch on Netflix?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of the shows.
House of Cards.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right.
So, what about? I got a question here that says, "How did she create the character?"
Of Barbara Semanski?
Yes.
I just was me with a sniff.
Yeah.
And the uniform, right on.
Can we have a window?
Well, look, the uniform, and plus, the uniform I wore, everything has to be symmetrical. From the necktie to the belt buckle to where the utility belt is, and it was all precision. That got me into the role because that really sort of stiffens you up.
Yes, it does.
So from the wardrobe to, I mean, first of all, the dialogue. If it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage. So it all starts with the writing was phenomenal. Then the uniform came, and it was like, whew, wow, I'm one tough cop.
Right.
And it was me. I would say it's 90% me, 10%, Barbara. And a stiff uniform and a large utility belt.
Very cool. I can see how you could feed off of that, uniform and everything. When you look in the mirror and stuff, it probably amps you up a few notches, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. Oh, absolutely, babe.
I love it.
Listen, and it was just, she was just such a great character to play. She was tough, but she was seasoned. She felt for Maurice. It was such a multi-layered character, and it was a delight to play. And I'm telling you, shooting up in Roslyn, God's country, and we didn't have Hollywood suits like, raging down our necks. We were sort of to ourselves to make this great television show.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
So it was the best in every area possible.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
I couldn't have said that better myself either, and I wasn't even there. That's great.
And I've only had 2 Bloody Marys, so we're doing good.
Ha we're about in line with you then.
You!
We're about in line then.
Well, may I?
Oh.
Hey, what's the weather like? What are you like, around 70 degrees today?
Yeah, it was around there.
It was
like
in the
60s,
60s and low in the lows in the 40s.
Yeah, at night. And then 60s
Nice.
during the day.
I think it's supposed to get real cold after Christmas, though.
Yeah, in a couple of days it's going to be up to 66 degrees, and I think that's the highest it's
Wow.
going to be this week. So,
Hey, I think, doesn't Barry Corbin live in Fort Worth?
yeah, somewhere around there. He just got a
Is
star.
he anywhere near where you guys are?
Yeah. Well, you going to give him a holler and
Well,
tell him to come by?
You should get him to call in. Shit.
Yeah, we'll try to. For sure. Bill's going to be here for a few weeks, and we'll be going on Facebook Live a few times in between there. So I was going to take him around Texas and see the sights, down to Daly Plaza. And Barry Corbin just had a star put in the stockyards because he's kind of big shit around here, in case you didn't know. So he's everywhere. He's at the state fair, and Janine Turner's down here too, not too far away. Her high school is just right up the road.
Yeah.
Well, we need to have some kind of a reunion. Hey, I'll fly to Texas, babe.
Oh, come
We'll get
on!
Janine and we'll get Barry.
All right.
Hell yeah!
Right on, sweetie.
You got everybody happy in this
Right
room right
on.
now.
Wow.
Hey, I'm only 10 minutes from the airport, Dallas Fort Worth International.
All right, and I'll just pack my handcuffs and I'm on my way out the door.
Hey now!
Right on.
And we got a
Hey
hot
now.
tub.
Whoop, whoop. Come on with it.
So listen, I gotta go
Yes.
and do my life because I got a family coming for Christmas the next day. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go be a domestic goddess, get the house together, and defrost quite a few items that I'm gonna cook.
Well, I want to thank you very much for calling in, and we love you. And come on down to Texas, please.
I certainly will. And hey, love all of you, and just know, in my mind, I'm making out with every one of you.
All
All right.
right.
She's making out with all of us. Everybody.
All right, hey, Corey, I love you, babe.
I love you too. Have a good one. Thanks again.
We love you.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
thanks, love.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Right on.
That was so cool.
Wow.
Isn't she the coolest? I mean, really,
Awesome.
Cool.
she is the life of the party, even when she's not even there. So,
That's right.
so neat.
Mm-hmm. One of a kind. Kindred
And
spirit.
maybe she'll call in again during one of our when we're Facebook Live or whatever. So just casual talk. Hey, we'll talk Netflix and whatever. Whatever comes.
We'll talk Netflix.
What are you watching on Netflix? Yeah, Pam likes some crime shows too. This is a hard hitting interview, folks.
That's too cool, dude.